Hello. Hello and welcome. It's 98. Hello and welcome. Hello. My name is Alex. I am 17 and I live in Brisbane. I play a bunch of things. I write a bunch of things. One time it was a musical, but now it's mostly just kind of regular songs. And I advocate for people like myself who don't align with societal norms. So, one kind of word of warning before we get started. This is going to be a little bit heavier than my other concerts. You know, today's concert is not going to be one for, gleefully singing about the Eiffel Tower. Both of the songs that I'll be performing today are a bit heavier than my other work, at least explicitly. I've written about existential dread before, and you guys really seem to like that song, but it gets worse today. So I wanted to get that out of the way before I started off, because my previous concerts have been pretty lighthearted and this one isn't as much. So this first song is the one that I was working on with electronic instruments, and it's very exciting because that is the first time I've written a song and started with a computer instead of a piano or ukulele. I was inspired mainly by constantly listening to Penelope Scott's teaser album for Public Void, which is really good. It's so good. I love it so much. This song went without a title for a bit, but I'm currently going with Generation F, for now. It started off as being specifically about, what should I say, backsliding with your mental health after the pandemic and self-isolation hit. You're back to square one, do not pass go. You've been doing fine up until then. But as I continued writing it, it felt more like those things were part of one of the more general worries and, I guess, despair that I have as part of being in Gen Z. This is a happy song. Because at the moment, what are we looking forward to? An uninhabitable climate, an unsafe world for queer folks, disabled folks, people of colour, and rich people are just getting richer and more willing to sacrifice the working class for more money. It's cartoon villain stuff. That's what we're inheriting, and there's really not much I can do right now apart from write a song about it, so I did. Another quick warning, I curse a lot in these songs, which I don't really know if I have to warn for that, but, I guess because most people following this are, younger than me, I don't know. I'll warn for it anyway, because I haven't really said fuck a lot in my other songs. Anyway, this is called Generation F. There's something to be said for falling back into bad habits. I might have nothing to be late for, but at least I'm not the rabbit. Isolation makes me feel like shit, but it's kind of a mandate now. Later only have the guillotine, the ritual life solutions. And yes, I'm fucking mad about it. Tell me that I'm wrong, cause I have to mourn what I have to live in for so long. And maybe I'm pissed because of our fucked up capitalist dynamic, or maybe I just lost my senior year to mishandled pandemic. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, everyone. Hold on, I just have to flip my lyrics over. If you've just tuned in, hello, and thank you so much for coming. Music stand. Yeah, don't worry if you missed the first bit of this, because I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel pretty much right after we're done here. You can check out my channel by typing in Alex Harper Music on YouTube, or just clicking the link in my bio when that comes up, and the channel name is just 3 separate words. And also, for those who've just joined, I think my warning from the beginning is worth repeating. This concert is a little bit heavy. This next song is, I think it's one of those that, you listen to it without really thinking, and it's just like, oh, that's really happy, and then you read the lyrics and it's like, what the fuck? It is about a lot of mental health stuff, specifically about non-traumatic expressions of mental illness, I guess. This is going to get wordy, and I apologize, but I feel like it bears explaining for people who don't deal with that. So I know a lot about the brain, because people with non-typical brains have to be experts on that, I guess. And I know that trauma, in particular, often makes your brain work against you, and it's really weird knowing a lot of people with, complex trauma and all that, and having my brain also be very detrimental to me because it's just like that instead of because it was damaged by anything. The title of this is BOGSF, which is an acronym. I wouldn't just name something BOGSF for the hell of it. No, it's an acronym standing for Buy One, Get 7 Free, which is a bit of a in-joke I have with myself, because I'm not just autistic. Everyone knows I'm autistic. I talk about it, well, not as much recently, but, I wrote a musical about that stuff, which was pretty fun. But, I'm not just autistic. People are really just anything when it comes to the brain. There's comorbidities, so I've got ADHD as well, because it often comes free with the autism, and when you have one or both of those, you are also likely to have at least one depressive episode, because school students are really mean. Junior schoolers, my god, they're terrifying. Middle schoolers are the worst though. And if you're really, really lucky, like me, you might have a genetic tendency towards something else, in my case, anxiety. Basically, mental health issues and general brain stuff tend to, cluster together, which is, how people end up with, long lists of diagnoses, because, that's just how the brain works. And the brain is pretty delicate as well. It's really good at doing what it's doing until one part of it is abnormal, and if one part's messed up, then other parts are going to be messed up as well, which is how I've dissociated 3 times, when that's not even a symptom of anything I have, it just kind of happens. So you understand the buy one, get 7 free now thing now, right? Here's the song. Yeah, cool. Guess it's normal just for me. fine if not for chemistry. Like nothing ever happened to me that would justify me crying weekly. So, thanks Mom and Dad for the cocktail of shit that's making my brain fail. I'll work around it, I have to. Just hope I might get a breakthrough. Lyrics of a panic attack where the lovely buzz of tinnitus is backing track. So weird that I didn't get hurt. It's just the way that my mind works. Or doesn't, I guess. I sometimes think I'm a solipsist, though that means knowing that I exist. Oh well, I'll just check if I'm there by tearing out my hair. If I could really concentrate, this dumb song might have a middle 8, but I will fly to other topics. Everything's a stitch, I'll pick it up and drop it. Thanks Mom and Dad for the cocktail of shit that's making my brain fail. I'll work around it, I have to. Just hope I might get a breakthrough. Lyrics of a panic attack with a lovely buzz of tinnitus is backing track. So weird that I didn't get hurt. It's just the way that my mind works. Ending could have been better. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. It means so much to me that you're here. If I cannot talk today, I would not be able to do this without your support. So I thank you so much for that. If you would like to rewatch this, as soon as I can, it's going to be linked in my bio on my YouTube channel, and you can just search that if you like. Please subscribe, maybe? That would be nice of you. And that's Alex Harper Music on YouTube, 3 separate words, nothing fancy. If you like my music, please consider telling my friends, sending them, I guess, my Instagram or, one of my mini concerts. That would be a huge help. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will be live here again in 2 weeks, which will be the 3rd of October if you want to keep track of that. Once again, thank you so much for coming, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!